Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gunfire Characters Explained. Back to this character, which is the very fierce and very drunk, honestly. He's very addicted to alcohol as he was trying to drink from the actual serving tin, or pot in that case. Tiger character. Now let's look at him as he's doing that. Hero. He's got two abilities. He's got Fatal Current, which is your special, so to speak. Activate the electric current hidden under Lilu's. Again, do not comment. I'm saying his name wrong. I know I'm saying it wrong. That's probably gonna be the only time I'm going to say it. Tattoos, granting him 30% movement speed, 50% skill damage for 6 seconds. During this period, the first shot that hits an enemy deals the bonus state, ends the bonus state, dealing 100% extra damage and summoning a very damaging lightning bolt after the hit. And then you have your Q, which is your kind of grenade skill, and you launch a bolt of lightning that does 900 lightning damage and bounces to 2 additional enemies. Again, you can see he's an alcoholic. He's got a sake cup in his hand. Little read, because this one's short, I can actually read it. He was born with Thunderbolt tattoos and can easily manipulate lightning to hit enemies. Through countless continuous training, mainly this is probably why, that's the reason why he drinks so much, he can integrate his talents with firearm skills to make an amazing shot. His level ups are Sniper. You definitely want him to be the sniper. He does a extraordinary job with being long range and sniper skills. Again, Sniper, elite monster / boss will drop an extra sniper rifle. 2. Gifted Man. You can choose a random extra talent after starting the adventure. 3. Thunderborn. Fatal Current lasts for +1 second and -2 seconds CD. It's cooldown. Re-energize. When your shield is broken, restore 50% of your chain lightning uses. And Surging Crit. When using a sniper rifle, there is 50% chance of triggering a crit shot, with 70% weapon crit X upon missing weak spots. So as you can see, he's definitely built around being in the back, long range, because he only has 75 health, and he's got a shield. And he's pretty fast. But you know, everyone can build their characters how they wish to build them. With his Ascension, he's got 3 different skill trees, like everyone else does. You got Weapon Boost, which is your shooting skill. You got Thunder Roar, which is your Fatal Current. And then you have Lightning Strike, which is a lightning combo, which I believe is his special. On the left, the first one is Magical Supply. If your shot in Fatal Current kills the target, refund the ammo spent and recast Fatal Current with -30% duration. Basically saying, once you hit the first shot and you hit it, you're like, yeah, I could do another, and then you could do another, and you're on that roll. You get that roll when you're doing something. Second, Thunder Turbo. Each stack of Thunder Turbo gives 5% weapon and 5% skill damage, up to 8 stacks each. Gain 1 stack after killing an enemy with crit damage, or gain 2 stacks after a shot during Fatal Current kills an enemy. Lose all stacks on Shield Break. At level 3, it's plus 50% weapon damage and skill damage, and 5% crit damage for each layer. Once shield is broken, only 50% layers will be lost, so up to 8. And when shield's broken, you get to 4. Number 3. Again, I don't know how to describe this at all, but number 3, Storm Blast, plus 150% damage to your first shot during Fatal Current. At level 3, it's 300% damage on your first shot during Fatal Current. Again, this is that one person that you know that if they don't hit the target deadpan, or they don't get that perfect shot, they're pissed. Because that was their shot, they wanted it, and they will restart a mission just to get that perfect shot. That's this card. Number 4, Shadow Knight. Plus 30% weapon damage and skill damage if there is no enemy within 10 meters. At level 3, it's 100% weapon damage and skill damage if there is no enemy within 5 meters. Again, Sniper. This is that one friend, that one person who is very helpful, who will help you with anything, but he doesn't want to be the center of attention. So introverted friends, basically. That very helpful introverted friend you got, that's him. This is that card. Number 5, Voltage Surge. Crit hit will make the enemy take plus 10% crit damage for 4 seconds. If weapons crit X is larger than 4x, plus 20% crit damage instead. At level 3, crit hit will make the enemy take plus 40% crit damage for 5 seconds, just plain out. This is that one person who makes sure that everything he says, especially when he gets mean or gets angry, it always hits a soft spot. He knows how to push your buttons, basically, like a brother or sister. They know how to push your buttons to get you really angry. That's this card. Eye of the Storm. When you hit an enemy with a sniper, each follow-up shot to the same target deals 25% more damage, up to 60. At level 3, when you hit an enemy with a sniper, each follow-up shot at the same target deals plus 50% more damage, up to 150. Again, in my eyes, is that if you hit the target with a sniper, it should die, unless it's the boss. But this is that one friend who's like, oh, I'm gonna shoot out the kneecap, I'm gonna shoot out the arm before he can grab his radio to call in, and then I'm gonna headshot the person. We know who this is. Feel free to call out their name. I can't hear you, but that's this person. Next, Thunder Roar. Yeah, first one. Ah, crap. Fulminous Zap. I said that wrong. Plus 200% damage of Thunderbolt summoned by Fatal Current and minus 80% movement speed of the enemy hit by Thunderbolt for 0.4 seconds. Level 3, you get 400% damage of Thunderbolt summoned by Fatal Current, inflict additional 50% damage on enemy affected by Shock effect, and minus 80% movement speed of the enemy hit by Thunderbolt for a second. Basically, it hits them, debuffs them, and makes them slow. It's like you gave them a shock. No pun intended. Number 2, Thunder Nemesis. When casting Fatal Current, summon the Thunder to strike up to 3 random enemies within 20 meters. At level 3, summon the Thunder to strike on 1 random enemy every 2 seconds. When casting Fatal Current, summon the Thunder to strike on 6 random enemies within 25 meters. If you ever played a MMORPG type game, and you had that friend who was like, I'm gonna be the mage, or there's that one friend who has that magic skill that just is an AoE effect around him, kind of like a flame wheel, or he's like, I am a walking sun god, basically, and just runs, and when enemies get close to him, they light on fire. That is this card. Number 3, Voltaic Aegis. Each stack of Voltaic Aegis grants plus 5 max shield and minus 10% damage taken. Gain 1 stack every 4 seconds, max of 3, and lose 1 stack on damage taken. During Fatal Current, grants 1 stack every second. Level 3, plus 20% max shield, minus 20% damage taken for each layer, plus 1 layer for every 3 seconds, plus 1 layer for 0.6 seconds during Fatal Current, up to 5 layers. This is that friend who's like, I'm gonna make sure I'm protected, but you guys do your thing. I'm still gonna be in there doing my work, but I'm gonna make sure I'm on the defensive. I'll make sure I'm gonna live. Number 4, Heart of Battle. Minus 0.5 seconds cooldown of Fatal Current upon every crit kill. At level 3, it's minus 1.5 seconds cooldown of Fatal Current, and refill 50% of your secondary skills upon every crit kill. Honestly, I think that the title of this skill says everything. It's the people who like to battle. That's this. It's like what they call battle addicts? Maybe? Number 5, Lightning Governor. During Fatal Current, inflict Chain Lightning with minus 2 bounces on a random enemy with 20 meters every 1 second. Level 3, during Fatal Current, inflict Chain Lightning without any bounce penalty on a random enemy within 20 meters every 0.7 seconds. If Chain Lightning kills an enemy, add 1 second to the active Fatal Current duration. I'm sorry, when I read this, I just think of Count Palpatine with the thunder, with the lightning. Just like, zzz, yeah, that scene. I'm not going to put it in here, because I'm not that talented with editing, but that is what I think. And then finally, Bolt from the Blue. Fatal Current offers additional 50% skill damage during which every shock effect triggered would summon the thunder to strike on the affected enemy. So basically, if you get a gun that inflicts the shock debuff, you're basically Zeus. You know, you just unload on them, keep on getting that shock debuff, and then thunder rains from the sky on that one person. Yeah. So finally, lightning strike tree. You have lightning from the void. Every crit has a chance to trigger chain lightning. Higher crit X increases the chance. Only one trigger per second. Again, you have that one friend that just, oh, I'm gonna do something, and then it has this weird effect. You're like, how is that possible? Yeah, everyone's had that at least once. But you know, like that one friend, like, oh yeah, I went to the store and got a can of soda, and then somehow when I walked outside, I got a free treat. It's like, wait, what? Like, you have to think about it. Like, how did those causes get the effect of you getting a free treat? It's those weird things that don't make sense. Number 2, Hypercurrent. Plus 100% chain lightning damage. At level 3, it's 300% chain lightning damage. After the bounces end, it will bounce back to the initial target and deal extra damage based on the total number of bounces. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. It's like that. I guess it's like you start like a joke within your friend group, and somehow it goes through all your friends, and when it comes back to you, it's so twisted that it actually hurts you. It's like, that wasn't the original joke. Why are you twisting it for your own evil, maniacal ways? That kind of feeling. Number 3, Electrical Current. Chain Lightning connects all targets hit and complete a circuit, deals 40% damage of your next shot to all connected targets. Resets on next Chain Lightning cast. At level 3, the circuit transmits 100% damage using Chain Lightning. It won't void previous connects. So you could Chain Lightning like 4 times, connect those circuits 4 times, and do 400% damage? I will have to test this. Hopefully at a later date, of course, but yeah, that's it. I got nothing for that. Thunderbolt Converter. Plus 100%, plus 10%, my bad, weapon damage on your next hit every time Chain Lightning inflicts damage, up to 40% weapon damage. At level 3, 100% weapon damage, and 40% lucky shot chance on your next hit after dealing damage with Chain Lightning. I have no idea. It's like that guy who wants to... If you ever have a friend who you know... I really have to turn that off. If you ever have that friend who's like, I'm gonna go get a taser, and just because he wants to get it, or they want to get a taser, be wary of them, because that's this. They want to make sure that if they ever get assaulted, before they defend themselves, they want to use it. They want to make sure that it's like, I'm going to tase the shit out of you. That is this card. Number 5, Tesla Coil. Plus 2 bounce and plus 2 max capacity for Chain Lightning. At level 3, you get 4 bounces. Additional 4 bounces. You get additional Chain Lightning max capacity. If Chain Lightning causes shock effect, player gets 1 more usage immediately. It's that one electrical friend who, he doesn't understand math, he doesn't understand calculus, he doesn't understand some common senses, but when it comes to electricity, he is a genius. He knows how to wire. He could probably wire up his own house. That is this person. He knows electricity like Tesla did. It's, well, no pun intended. Pun was intended. And number 6, Supercharge. Gain 20 max shield for 5 seconds after Chain Lightning deals damage, and recharge 4 shield for every Chain Lightning hit. At level 3, gain 40 max shield for 8 seconds after Chain Lightning deals damage, and recharge 8 shield for every Chain Lightning hit. I just imagine... Okay, imagine a mix between Count Palpatine and Master Chief. Now, I know this is a long shot, but you know when in Halo, when your shield goes down, you got that beeping? Now just imagine him Chief just sticking out his hand and Count Palpatine someone, the basically electric force shock or whatever it's called, electrocutes someone's, and then it immediately charges up his shield. That would be awesome. But overpowered in so many ways. And with that, I'm going to leave you to ponder that. A cross between Count Palpatine and Chief from Halo. Yes. And that concludes our Tiger character review from Gunfire Reborn. If you like what you see, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. Again, this is going to be just a short videos on the characters so far. And this is number 4. I'll see you guys next time.